What's up, everybody? I'm the thenerfmoddingnerd, and this is the top 5 best blasters of the 2010s. Now that the 2010s are over and we're now into the 2020s, I'm going to do this video. I won't be doing a worst blasters of the 2010s because there's a lot of bad blasters from the beginning of the 2010s, and I already did a worst blasters of 2019, so I'm just doing the best blasters of 2010. So, with that, the 5th best blaster of the 2010s would be the N-Strike Elite Raven. Not the N-Strike Raven, the N-Strike Elite Raven, because it has better performance. I really like the Raven as a blaster. It is compatible with N-Strike magazines, and it has a nice trigger system and everything with the bullpup feel, which makes it very small. So I love the Raven, and that is why it makes it the 5th best blaster on this list. The 4th best blaster of the 2010s is the Nerf rival Kronos. I know this is a very small blaster, so it could come as a surprise to everybody, but the Kronos makes it onto this list because it is very small with a high capacity of 5 rounds for its size. It delivers the hits even in unmodified form, which is very important, and it has a traditional feel, making it easy to holster and carry around during games. It is also very cheap, coming in at around 15 United States dollars, so it is a very good starter blaster and just a good blaster in general. For the 3rd blaster on this list, we are going to have the Nerf rival Prometheus. The Prometheus released in 2018 and was the flagship blaster then. It holds almost 300 rounds in its hopper, and it is fully automatic, firing at almost 10 rounds per second. The only reason it's not higher on this list is because of the enormous cost for the rival rounds, because firing at 10 rounds a second with almost 300 rounds, you have around 30 seconds before you need to reload, and 300 rival rounds costs a lot. So it doesn't make it higher on this list because of that and the fact that it is very big. Number 2 on this list is the Nerf Elite Strife. The Strife is very easy to modify and is one of my favorite blasters, along with the Prometheus and the Perseus, and it is very small in unmodified and unattached form. So it comes with just the blaster for the very cheap cost of 20 to 30 USD depending on what model you're buying, and you can attach attachments to make it as big as you want. It is very small in base form, which is what makes it so great, as well as it is very, very easy to modify, so I love the Strife any day. And now on to the big number 1 of the 2010s. Number 1 of the 2010s, the Nerf rival Perseus. The Perseus makes it onto number 1 because it, just like the Prometheus, has 10 rounds per second firing capabilities, that only has a 50 round capacity. I prefer it with a hopper because you run out very fast with the 50 round hopper, so I use a 200 round hopper from Thingiverse, which I will be reviewing soon. The Perseus makes it higher on the list from the Prometheus because it is much smaller and easier to wield than the Prometheus, because the Prometheus is so big and has such a big capacity it makes it almost impossible for little kids to wield, whereas the Perseus is very easy for anybody to handle. So that was my opinion on the best blasters of the 2010s. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for weekly Nerf news, mods, reviews, and more. I'm the thenerfmoddingnerd, and I'll see you next time.